how to write to a CSV file for our project. We could use it for our project. The code's a bit tricky. I'll just talk you through it, and then I'm going to give you an example of how we can do this in a GUI. At the moment, all this code really does is it opens up a CSV file, and then what it does is it just prints out some data that we've put in a list. So let me run through the code first. So the first line here, it's import CSV. Now that's libraries that come from Python, and they tell Python how to deal with CSV files. Second line I've got is B equals open, and then I have player to CSV A. Now that opens a CSV file called player to CSV, and here it is here. I'll just right click that. If I open this with text edit, you could open this as something WordPad. You see at the moment I've got food, artist, HSP, which stands for halal snack pack. It should be the other way around, shouldn't it? Mixtape, and that's what we've got. So we've got 4 things in there at the moment. So what I'll do now is I'll just save that and make sure you close that. Okay, so then what we do is I've created a list, and you'll notice that I've got double brackets, so I've really created a list inside of a list. What you can do with this code is you can actually have multiple rows, but for this example I just want one row, and I've just got item 1, I've just got some strings item 2, item 3, so we could just put some figures in here. So I think it said in my file favourite artist. Let's just double check that now. Yes, it is. It's coming up here. I'll close that. Okay, let's open this up here. Okay, food, artist, and then it says bat and bat. All right. So I'll just basically keep that here. So what I could do is I could just write, not there, in Python, I'll write food, I might write kebab, and then I'll write artist, and I'll say for the sake of the argument, my favourite artist is Pink. I could then add the price. What's the price of halal snack pack? I've been informed we can pick up one for around about, let's say $10.50. And a mixtape, a really good mixtape, maybe we're going to say $20, just like that, and 50 cents. So I'll save that now. And what I'll do is I'll make sure this is closed, and we'll run that again. So I've got 4 items in a row. What happens now, 4 items in a list, what happens then is I have this other line that says write rows. It'll write that, so it'll write actually in as a new row, and then it'll say close. You need to make sure you close the file. So here we open it, here we make sure it's closed. So let's run that now. Okay, that's ran without any errors, and there we should be able to open this. Hopefully you haven't done this the right way. There you go, and it's actually worked. I should have actually had the cursor down here and it would have done that properly, but it will actually create a new list. I better make sure I put the cursor in the right way just to be sure. I'll put the cursor there, and I'll save, and I'll close it. Here we go again. So we'll run that again. It should write another line. There you go. It's writing now. You can actually see it writing. And I'll open again with text edit. There you go, I've added a new line, so I'll just close that straight away now. So that shows you how to create a new line, which is fairly simple. I'll create another video and I'll show you how to put this into a GUI. I'll just keep this one nice and short. Just to recap, we import CSV, just cut and paste that code. B equals open, so we're opening up the CSV file. Make sure it's in the same folder. Make sure it's named correctly. A, which is it's a way to open it. Then we use writer. We're saying we're going to use a writer. We're going to write to that file. I want to put an array in here, so I've created an array. I've created a list, and that list just has one row. It just has one, so it's kebab, pink, $10.50 and $20.50. And then I write that. I write rows, so I write that list into a row, and I'll just keep on writing the row from that. Then I'll make sure I close the file. That's the basics of how to write to a CSV file. That's about as simple as I can get it. In my next video, I will show you how to put this into a GUI and to make it a bit more interactive.